This is the Warriors, not the Warrior come out and play. Cover that up. Hi, we are here with Pip Brandon
Yeah.
and Tony. And we're here to talk about what, Brandon?
The Warriors.
Pick the movie up. Oh, Brandon!
Yeah, I didn't touch it. That's not.
You had to touch it to get it.
Not really. You know, the special.
That's why he has a smile on his face, Brandon.
I thought it was because it was painted on.
Okay. Have you seen the Warriors before, Brandon?
No.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was good.
You thought it was good. You didn't say this is awesome. You just thought it was good.
Well, that's what you do when you do something like that.
No, you tell people it is good. If you thought it was good, it says there's doubt it could be bad. We'll go talk to Tony. What'd you think, Tony?
That was awesome.
See? He didn't have to think about it.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
What'd you think, Jose?
It was awesome. Yeah. He gives it one.
You know he's sitting next to you, Brandon, like that.
He's an amateur.
Your dad's going to like this clip.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hey, tell us a tale. Since you don't want to talk about the Warriors, what did your dad say this weekend about you and what you're going to do?
So, apparently, it turns out my dad, who lives in Idaho, watches these. Says,
He got it in his mouth.
bonus points. All right. Yeah, and such. So, yeah, so people
Brandon,
apparently real people
question.
watch these.
Before we continue, you know that chain is not a ring toss. You try to land it right there on yourself.
Whatever.
Okay. And did your dad enjoy them?
Yes, by his own words, found him one day on YouTube, spent 2 hours watching him laughing his ass off.
So, did you ever expect to get this kind of accolades from people laughing their ass off at you?
Not particularly, actually.
Did you just expect to stay in shamed out up in Riverbank, not be worldwidely known as Czar Brandon,
Basically.
who watches the Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
and then ask them to come out and play?
There's some horrible innuendo there, I know it.
I didn't say Fatty Patty wants to come out and play.
Yeah, she'd be one of the Warriors for all, the Warriors of Plastic or something.
You got two of them. So, Brandon, what was your favorite part about the Warriors? Tony enjoys that doll way too much.
I noticed. Probably the scene with the Furies, with them running and stuff. Especially with the face paint on, and made them look like almost like some sort of, almost like a zombie movie or
Zombie Yankees.
Basically,
It's Sting.
it's like Army of the Crow dressed like in the Yankees uniforms with baseball bats chasing them.
What was your favorite part, Tony?
I don't know. I don't have a favorite part. Just enjoy the whole movie as a whole.
Do you think Robbie would have liked it?
I think Robbie would have.
He would have liked it in the first 20 minutes, and then completely forget about
kind
it.
of more if he had watched, say he liked it, but he was more of be sitting there, just zoning out, going in
So do you
and out.
think Robbie would have expected to be the ponies?
Yes.
And instead of the cover having all the Warriors there,
Yeah.
it'd have all the ponies walking?
That would be kind of interesting, like a grimdark, thing. The ponies got run through, town, being chased by the Barbies and the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Equestrian.
And the Joes.
Yeah, stuff like that.
There's probably some kind of random.
And the Fisher Price.
There's probably fan art.
The little
of that.
people.
You should write that story, Brandon.
It probably
It'd make Jose
exists.
happy like a little kid.
Yes.
There's probably some kind of fan art fandom out there about this.
I'm sure it exists somewhere on fanfic.net.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell them? You people of 4chan, write Czar Brandon the story of the ponies.
You're
The ponies!
Okay,
Ponies.
Alright, I know there's gotta be some, sick and twisted people out here watching that. So, you're sick and twisted on the internet, you're probably on 4chan. So, yeah, Bronies of the World, Unite, or what have you, and make
Wasteland
it so.
TV and Czar Brandon ask you to write the bronies, or should it be called, or the ponies?
Probably just go for,
Bronies.
no, the ponies, because it'd be better if it used, or actually, that'd be interesting. Would it be better if it's the actual characters, or ponified versions of the characters?
And because the thing about it, their names lend themselves to the flank cutie marks.
That's it,
If one would have a swan, one could have an Indian for Cochise, one could have a picture of Rembrandt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One could have a cowboy. One could have a fox.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That might actually be interesting. Have them all be, pony-tie versions of the actual cast.
And
Fund it. Do it, 4chan. I know you guys are probably out there. At least someone.
the people on 4chan want to see you kiss Jose.
You know what? They want to see a lot of things. It ain't happening.
So we'll stop here.
Yes, we will.